Hi guys, my name is Minnie and welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a makeup look using the Decay eyeshadow palette. So I got this a long time ago, but I never got a chance to do a video on it, so I'm gonna do it today. It is the Naked Heat. So last year I made a New Year's resolution that I would continue doing makeup tutorials for you guys, and I think I did a good job so far. Probably an average about 3 makeup videos per month, so that's, you know, pretty good because I thought I was like behind, and some days I was like not uploading and not doing the videos, but then there were days where I just kept doing it, so it kind of balanced out within the year. So I guess I made my New Year's resolution success. Yes. So I'm gonna try to continue to do it. I know I'm probably going to slow down a little bit because my life is kind of hectic right now, but I'll continue doing it and try my best for you guys whenever I get a chance. But it's not my New Year's resolution this year. It was last year and I tried my best, but this year I'm going to just, you know, focus on other things aside from makeup tutorials. But I'll still try to sneak it in, okay? So don't worry. So I already put my foundation on. I used the Prairie foundation in the color Porcelain Blush, and it has the concealer on top. I kind of put it underneath my eyes because I have been like sleepless for the past couple days, and so that was definitely necessary. And then I put some powder on my face, which is the Chanel powder in the color Translucent number 2, so natural translucent number 2. Yes. And for eyebrows, I use my MAC 263 brush and the color Brun eyeshadow from MAC as well. So that kind of like makes my eyebrows more natural if I use powder. It's really up to you and what you're comfortable with, but normally I go towards the powder area. So let's move on to the eyeshadow. Okay, so let's open this up. This is brand new. I bought it like a while ago, and you know, I'm like a super lazy girl when it comes to makeup, and I only put makeup on if I'm doing a tutorial or if I'm performing or a photo shoot. So it's kind of strange because I do like makeup, but at the same time, it's kind of like, you know, I drag my feet to put on makeup. On the box, it says, Naked Heats Up, get lit with 12 all new Can't Live Without Amber Hue Naturals. So I'm gonna say that they're not all new because this was a long time ago, but it's new to me. If it's not open, then it's brand new to me, okay? It's including warm browns, burnt orange, and rich siennas. From a super smooth red brown matte and a glimmering copper to a deep shifty bronze, this palette has everything you need to create sultry daytime looks, intensely smoky nighttime looks, and everything in between. So, wow, look at that. Very nice. Oh, and check out the back. It's like rosy. Love it already. So I'm gonna say that this probably came out in the summer of last year because it's heat and it feels like a summer vibe. Has matches here so you can get lit and turn up. Loving it already. So I think this goes for about $55 if I remember correctly. It's been a moment. But yeah. So here it is. Looks like this. And there's my camera, guys. And here I'm going to use the brush that it came with. So for those of you wondering which camera I use the Sony RX 100 number 6. So this is the version number 6. All right, so let's get started. I'm going to pick the color He Devil right here. This color right there. And then use this side right here, the puffier side, longer. This is shorter, so I'm gonna use this and go into this color, brush it off a little bit, and then go into the hollows of my eyes. It feels very buttery so far, It blends pretty well. So that's a plus already. I'm loving it already. So I'm going to just kind of go back and forth and blend it very well, and then bring it up to the middle parts and higher points of my eyes, my eyelid area, and then bring out right here to extend this shadow. So there's my shadow for that side. I'm gonna do this side as well. And what I like to do is, if I mess up, I can always flip this around and brush it out and buff it, just so it looks smooth. And it seems like this brush is very smooth to use, and it's very convenient because, you know, carrying around brushes can be a hassle, especially when you're traveling. So just to have this brush here, you can just use it as you're going. I'm gonna go ahead and shade this in, because I feel like if I shade this in and I put a color on top later, it's going to pop even more, but then also intensify this hollow as well. The hollows of my eyes. Who knows the song Hollow by Trish? I love that song. She's my absolute favorite childhood idol and still love her to this day. So check it out if you guys haven't. Hollow by Trish Tuijian. So the lighting here is kind of crazy because it's like I'm in an angle where this side is like lighter and this side is darker, but gotta keep in mind that, you know, the lighting makes a difference, so I gotta balance it out. It might look like darker over here, but really it's like the same if I turn this way towards the light. But just to let you guys know, in case you guys are in the same situation as me, then you always have to check the light that's hitting you directly, not halfway like it is right now. Gotta take this sticker off because it's making it pretty blurry and I can't really see because I am a blind bat, which I'm thinking about getting LASIK, but we'll see. Okay, I'm gonna go into this color in Fuego, right here, in Fuego, and then go onto this upper, on this outer, the opposite end, and then go underneath my lash line right there, just to give it a shadow and a smoky eye effect. It really feels smooth, this palette, and especially with dark colors, it's really hard to blend out, but this one is really smooth so far. I'm gonna use the color Ounce, using this flat in right here, and then go into the eyebrow area to highlight it, blend it out, and then also go into this area, the inner parts of my eye. Next up, I'm filling this color right here, Scorched. I'm gonna go in with this flat end and then really like dig in and load it on top of my eyelid. That looks so, so pretty. Love, love, loves. It's a nice like bronzy, burnt, kind of brownish. And then I'm gonna just swoop it on this area, the center part, and then buff it out. Same thing on the other side. You guys see that? It's kind of like a little fallout, but it's okay. We can clean that up later. Sometimes I use my fingers as well. They're very useful, so just use as much as you can. So that should be it for the eyeshadows. I'm going to just brush off this area. It's pretty easy to clean off afterwards, but it's even easier if you bake your face. Today, I kind of just put foundation on and went lazy because I don't think I'm filming for anything. So this will do just fine. My eyeshadow's done for now, and I'm going to move on to putting my eyeliner on the upper lash line and the bottom lash line using the Fenty Beauty Flyliner. So I'll be right back. Eyeliner is on right now on top and the bottom lash line, and I'm gonna go ahead and go back into this palette and use this brush right here because it's a little thinner and I can really get into the corners and edges easily. I'm gonna go into the color Ashes and then smoke out near the shadow and the lash line right there, just to blend out this section more, give it more definition. Same thing on this side. Like, I love this brush. It's from MAC, and it really helps get into those areas. And also right here, I want to like give it more definition by just, you know, smoking that area out and extending it. Next up, I'm going to apply my Pupe eyelashes. They're right here. I already set them to have glue on them, and then now I'm going to apply them on my lash line. Well, let's just curl my lashes first because that really helps with lifting my lashes up and bringing it all together. Now, let's apply the lashes. So this is from my lash line, Pupe. If you guys are digging it, you can email me at unmin@unmin.net. So that's one eye. And let's put on the other one. Also, make sure that the glue is tacky before you apply it, because it's just that much more easier to apply and just stay in place. Because when it's like really watery, you're gonna have a hard time like moving it and like adjusting it. So when it's tacky, it just automatically latches on and does not move unless you want it to. Like, you can move it accordingly while it's still kind of wet. Next up is mascara. I'm gonna prep it with this primer mascara. It's kind of like conditioner that you apply on first on my lower lash line. I don't have any lashes, but I'm gonna try, okay? I'm gonna give it lots and lots of coats. So this is about 3 or 4 coats, and this is from Lancome, the Cils Booster XL. I don't know if you guys can see that. I gotta cover my face somehow. This camera is like really, like, yeah, there. All right, by Lancome. And then I'm gonna go in with the Bad Girl Bang Mascara, and then also give it about 3 or 4 coats on the bottom lash line. So you can see I have some lashes. This is by Benefit, by the way. It's a very, very nice mascara. Next up is bronzer. I'm going to use the S103 brush by Hakuhoro and the Hoola Benefit bronzer. Blend out this area. Just kind of tone it down. My face is pretty white right now. Just give it some color, some suntan. So a lot of Asians don't like to bronze their face, or at least in my industry, the Vietnamese music industry. So if you're one of those people who don't like to have a little bit of like darkness to your tone, then you can go ahead and skip this process. For me, it's just something necessary because my face is already like harsh. Like, I have strong features, this, and then just everything going on. So I need to bring it down and make it a little bit more feminine and more softer, especially these monster jaws that my dad passed down to me. And then blend it down to your neck as well. Do this if you need to. And then also brush underneath the eyes, on your nose, just all around, just to tan everything, if you like to tan. If not, you don't have to. So next I'm going to use blush. Where is my blush? Blush! Here it is. I'm using the Patrick Starr MAC blush by the color I'm Not Blushing. Here it is. It has 2 tones, and you just kind of mesh it together. This stuff is really, like, the payback is really good, so you have to just kind of brush it off here and there, and then apply it onto your... See, I always forget to take off these stickers. Like, I buy these products and then stickers are still on it, and it's really hard to see because it's like blurred vision. So good thing I'm doing it now. Then also you can bring it around to your face if you want. Blend the neck. Next I'm going to use highlighters, using the Becca highlighter in the color Champagne Pop, using my S127 brush. By the way, that blush brush was S110. I keep forgetting, but I'll try to mention as much as I can. I'm not like one of those professional makeup artist who does this all the time, so bear with me. I'm gonna highlight this area, give it some love. Also in the inner corners of my eyes, right there, intensify what's already there. And right here, just a tad in that eyebrow bone area, and up here as well on my upper eyebrow bone. Then just kind of blend it. Blend, 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 blend. Blend this to this, blend this to this, and then blend this to that. If you're not a highlighter girl, then don't do this. A lot of Asian people prefer matte, especially in my industry. When we do filmings for the music videos and stuff, they don't like to be shiny. For me, I love the shine. I live for it, so I'm gonna dig into it. A little bit on the chin area and on the Cupid's bow. Tip of my nose. Doot, 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 doot. And then the bridge. See that? Yes. Okay, so after doing that, what I like to do is just kind of go back with my brush. This one is the S111 brush. This is my kind of like a powder brush. I'm gonna brush my whole face because this way the highlighter is going to blend out better and it won't leave like those streaky marks. Like sometimes I'll see like people don't brush it out and you'll see like the streaking of the highlighter, and that's kind of unclean to me. So do go back and make sure that it's blended out nicely. Last step is lipstick. Let's do lip liner first. I feel like lip liner is so important, especially my lips. I don't like them, you know, pointy like that. It's a little bit too harsh. I have everything harsh features. I'm gonna go in with the color Lolita number 2 by Kat Von D. I just love her lipstick or her lip liners. It just really helps and it has really good payback. I'm gonna line my lips right now. And then on top. Alright, going in with my Fenty Beauty lipstick in the color Up to No Good. I feel like this color is kind of like orangey, burnt like my eyeshadow. So let's load that on. So I'm gonna go in with this brush right here. This is S143 and blend out my lipstick. Last step is to seal everything together with the MAC Prep and Prime. Love this stuff. Love the to-go bottle. And spray like no other. Whew. This will kind of also help your makeup oxidize and also blend together well throughout the day, because sometimes your face will look very cakey and like the foundation will be a little bit too much, but it will really just bring everything together and just like milk and mesh very well. So there you have it. This is my final look. So far I think that this brand, and especially this line right here where it's like Naked Heat, Naked Natural, whatever they have, it's really natural and it blends really well. Like I don't think they have any ones that are kind of crazy. They're very like neutral colors and very buttery, and it has really good payback. The only problem is a little bit of fallout, which you can always tame using the Fix Plus. When you spray it onto your brush, you can tame it like that and control it better, or you can put, you know, powder underneath your eyes to bake it and make it better so that you can brush it off easier once you're done with your eyeshadow. So a lot of the colors are kind of the same, I feel. I think that's my phone, but I gotta go really soon. All the colors are kind of the same, and you can really just, you know, play with it. You can get different tones, obviously, because they're different colors, but generally it's gonna look brown. Okay, so I mean, it's really cute so far. I like it, and I hope you guys like it too, in case you're interested in purchasing this. Also, my lashes, they're from my lash line. Once again, if you guys are interested, you can email me at admin@admin.net in order to get these lashes on your as well. Okay, I gotta go. So, toodles, thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Try my best, and love y'all.